Right alongside the side of so many great games, Brock. The old Astrodome. We're hoping to see a great game played here inside of this venue. Opened back in 2002 and bearing the same name now that it did back then, Reliance Stadium here in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Reliance Stadium. McCole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Allen looking to throw. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now Allen. And he will not find the connection on the other end. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play, and that's 3rd down. Allen. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bills have a first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Cook, and he gets in, touchdown!
James Cook, the ball carrier, touchdown Buffalo.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. He's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy will be someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And now from the pistol to Cook. He dodged the tackle. Oh, man, he's in the clear. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
First down from the 42. They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Allen to throw. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Henry comes up with it. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stroud off of play action. Throw left side. Caught by Higgins. He's still going to the 30. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. And that gives Houston the 1st down. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Now it's Stroud. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. And Oliver. Great start to this season with a sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Stroud completes it quick. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from Reliant Stadium coming right up. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 3rd down well inside field goal range. Here's Stroud. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 42-yard look from the left half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stigley Jr.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Stroud now. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Stroud now on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud finds Montgomery on the drop down. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. Next with Montgomery again. And there it is. Touchdown, Texans. That's David Montgomery with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Lead now up to a field goal. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. And that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Allen setting up to throw. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Daniil Hunter. And he is quickly on the board with his 1st of the season.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. And he allows man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. And a power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run the draw with Montgomery. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is the Texans' 1st down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved with the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans with the lead here in Reliance Stadium. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run again with Montgomery. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Stroud now on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it will be a 1st down Texans.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Looking to throw. Stroud has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 now for Stroud. That last play giving him 8 completions on his 12 attempts. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Escapes the pocket. And has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. Jaden Higgins with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Texans 17, Bills 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Throwing here just before halftime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. On target to his man Higgins. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that gives the Texans a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that gives Houston the first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
Here we go.
Montgomery now up the middle. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Setting up to throw. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Dean Alford has the INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now Allen. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Play action now, Allen. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him to the 33. Will Anderson Jr. That stop makes it third and a very unlucky 13 now for this offense.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Allen looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. To the air, Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. They'll give him what looks like about 7.
If I was scoring a football game like those guys score every single baseball game, I'd put a G by that completion. A G for guts. Because after you throw a pick, to come right back on the next drive and give your receiver a chance, that takes some serious, serious trust.
And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
It's Allen out of the pistol. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fields this one at the 3. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. Picks them up the 1st.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Stroud setting up 1st and 10. And that last play moving him to 13 of 20 passing for this game. They give up the gut to Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing on 2nd. Stroud. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And they've got 1st down. Giving the game 13 on that previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing is Stroud. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. First give on the ground, it's Woody Marks. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Off the play action, here's Stroud. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that time. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Stroud off of play action. And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Wasn't a fan what was ahead there, Brock. The bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw now, Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Allen setting up to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Just continuing to add to some film. It's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Now this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They've got a man in motion. Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man. Shakir has it. We got the football block, but not the first. That's not just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
A 33-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking in on the ground here with Montgomery. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. On the move, headed right. To the outside, he's got down. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Getting back 23 on that play. And that is the Texans' first down.
You know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Second down throw for Stroud. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now it's Stroud. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Going on 2nd. Here's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that's going to give the Bills the 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Now Allen. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch. So give him 1 on that short completion.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Couldn't get the playoff in time. They've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Bills down by 10. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw again, it's Allen. No place to go here, and they plant him back to the 37. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to bring him down after a bunch of yards, but didn't pick up the first. Still well short of it. It's 4th down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Here's Montgomery. Shoots away from one. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Running this with Montgomery. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
You know I like that call, Kate. I kind of like these runs on 3rd downs and what may be predictable passing situations, but a game like that now opens that playbook for a 4th down decision.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now to bring this to the line.
James Cook. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
Allen to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's a win for the Texans. Our partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But get that early win, it can get you playing at a mid-season level in the early goings of the season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as